Welcome to another episode of NoCappReacts. I'm your man Bailey. Make sure you tune in Monday through Thursday for the show that you're watching right now, Therapy Session, every Monday through Thursday. We usually start off around 6 p.m. Also, make sure you tune in to Friday Night Live and Sunday Night Live. Both shows are call-in shows. Not only are they call-in shows, but all shows are live and in living color. Tonight, we got another special guest in the building. Make sure you go to hustlefit.com. Get your merch, all your NoCappReact tees, as well as all your Hustle Fit clothing from hoodies, shirts, joggers, men's, women, and children. We carry it all. Hats, you name it, we got it. Plus, if you need custom clothing, go ahead and hit me up. I got you. Now, without further ado, we going to go ahead and jump into this shit. Welcome to the show. I'm your man, Bailey, a.k.a. Mr. Go Get 'Em. And we are now live with another show, Therapy Session. Today, the special guest happens to be the one and only Suzanne from Gigi's Kitchen. Okay? She is ready to cook a meal, do some meal preps, and more. But I'm not finna tell you shit. I'm gonna let her do all that for you. So without further ado,
it's time!
it's on you. Let the world know who you are, where you at, and how they can find you.
Hey, I'm Chef Suzanne from Gigi's Kitchen, and you can find me everywhere in Phoenix. Or on IG, Facebook, websites. So yeah, link in.
How can they find you? What's your handle? What's your
IG, Gigi's Kitchen AZ, and I don't have my website, so I'm sorry for that.
So she's got a website coming, ladies and gentlemen. She's got a website coming. All right. We're going to start at the very beginning. First and foremost, how the hell did you get into cooking?
That's a great question. So I actually was in the military. I was a combat medic for 6 years, and I came home from overseas and started my own business doing hair. So I had that going, and then it needed some extra money, and got linked in with a bunch of my homeboys' uncle who owned a soul food spot and did a bunch of catering. So I started working with him, literally just like washing dishes and prepping and serving and waiting on tables. So I learned all aspects of the kitchen through him. He was my mentor. Chef Leon from Waterbury, Connecticut, the Dirty Water. So yeah, and then I saw how he did it. We were doing a bunch of catering gigs and running the kitchen out of Northeast Utilities in Waterbury. And I decided to go to culinary school. So worked third shift doing security. Left there at 7 in the morning, went up to school, put myself through college, and got my degree, and here I am.
All right, so let's start at the beginning.
Again.
Okay? Where exactly is Suzanne from?
I'm from Connecticut. I grew up in Newtown, and then I moved to Waterbury, Connecticut after coming home from the service.
How long were you in the service?
6 years.
6 years?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't do no cooking behind you? You wasn't in there?
No, only basic training when we had to, but that was about it. I was mostly in the field doing medic stuff, saving lives.
Connecticut?
Mm-hmm.
Way northeast?
Northeast.
Are there any niggas in Connecticut?
A whole bunch.
I ain't never been. That's one place I have not been.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not really missing it. I don't miss the cold, so I love it out here in the desert.
It's a good place to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, how long have you been running Gigi's Kitchen?
Actually, 1 year and 2 months.
So, prior to that, is that when you were working with Chef Leon?
No, that was a long time ago. That's when I lived back in Connecticut. Since Leon, I worked for Walt Disney World down in Florida. So I was a chef there. And then I transferred over and worked with the famous chef Emeril Lagasse at his Orlando location, Chop Shop, and was a chef there, which was really cool because it's all open kitchen concept. So your guests are literally like a foot away from you. So
It's crazy.
A lot of people. We served over 5,000 people a shift.
So what made you decide to go, okay, I'm going to start doing this on my own. Let's start this.
Well, I've always kind of, I've obviously always wanted to do it. And it came into like a forced situation last July. I had a situation that I was going to go work and it did not pan out. So I came back kind of with my thumb in my ass and didn't really know what to do. So I had given up my other job with a lot of money behind it. And I was like, well, I took $1,000 and started Gigi's and opened up at Bar Smith in Monarch Theater, downtown Phoenix, and worked down there for Sean for about a year, running the kitchen out of there and service in both clubs. So that was a lot of stories, a lot of fun in there.
I'm going to ask you some questions about that. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, Lord.
All right. And is that where you got your start at?
Yeah, with Gigi's. Yeah, we just launched it right out of there.
What made you stop doing that there?
Honestly, Sean and I had a falling out, so closed up the kitchen, and here we are. So if you're watching, Sean, hey, let's talk.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
All right, so I see you at some of the events. I met you at what is called Flex Fest. Mm-hmm. That's where I met you or saw you the first time. As a matter of fact, the fight was going on, and I grabbed 2 bottled waters from somebody because they was a little dehydrated in the ring.
Fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah, hands up, guns down.
Pirate says, put the phone down and focus.
Focus.
She's probably on live. You on live?
I'm on live.
Thought so.
Where are you at anyway? Where he at?
He probably working. He said them niggas can wait.
Right.
All right, so I saw you at Flex Fest. You were there. You were one of the vendors that was there. So I take it that you do pop-ups.
I do.
Okay. So what makes you choose where to pop up?
Well, that's a great question because I started out popping up at all of them and really lost like a lot of money doing that, just trying to grab onto every event that I could get. And unfortunately, that's cost a lot of money, so that didn't pan out too well. So now I a little bit more discretion as to where I go, and try just to get a better feel for it and kind of see like how much the promoter, what their feel is as far as the amount of people they think they're going to have.
So when you do pop-ups, are you doing ticketed events or just
both?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like I did Buds and Bikinis for Trap Culture. And that was a huge event out at the Mesa Golf Resort. So they had big ass pool party. There was probably maybe 18 food vendors, well over 25 420 vendors. So they took over the whole place. And they have 2 more events coming up this month and the next month.
You plan on being a part of those?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Oh, well, promote it. Let us know.
Yeah, Buds and Bikinis, Trap Culture. Follow them. Amazing company. Natasha, she's really worked with me. I appreciate her. I don't know if you're watching or not, but big shout out to you. Thank you for your patience. And one love always.
All right, and then what other events are you planning on doing or popping up on?
So I got Big Homie Told Me coming up. We're doing the Summer Jam. Big Homie Told Me, shout out to you. That is on August 26th. Oh, cool. Thank you. Get trapped up in this thing. That's August 26th. I have a food competition coming up September 9th. It's the Best in the West. I'll be taking the soul food competition home with Gigi's. So I already told everybody I'm bringing my A game. So I hope they're bringing theirs. And then we have the Summer Jam September 22nd, also by Big Homie Told Me out at the Stratus, one of the biggest venues out here in Phoenix. So that's going to be really huge. I'll be catering inside for the VIP, and we will also have Gigi's will be the only vendor outside as well. So come get that soul food.
All right. So when you say soul food, we need to know what's on the menu because motherfuckers is going to ask, especially for those of us. Niggas need to know.
Yeah, the need to know. And it's really funny because they look at me and they're like, oh, yeah, she can't cook. Oh, God, what is going on here? And then they have it and they be going crazy. It's hilarious. I have so many reactions taped that I should probably really do a reel on it because it's funny. But so yeah, we used to do a lot of wings. All of our flavors are scratch sauces or dry rubs. I am a scratch kitchen completely with my meal prep and my pop-ups. So I usually do catfish, nuggets. We do collard greens with smoked turkey neck, macaroni and cheese, cornbread. Sometimes I'll bring out the sweet potatoes. Yeah. And I also like to do the jerk, barbecue jerk we do with Spanish rice. I do street tacos. It really depends on the event.
All right. Any other events that you hit up in the local Phoenix area, or that you have hit up in the past?
Yeah, we do First Friday. We do. I've done tacos and tequila festival. Shit, I don't know. We're everywhere, really. I've done downtown Mesa. We do a lot of the little market, like the farmers markets, pop-ups with Gifts and Thrifts out of Mesa. Shout out to them. They've been amazing working with them as well. I've done some pop-ups over at Jared's Coffee. Shout out to them over in Mesa. So, yeah. The Mesa House is a new venue that Jared's Coffee just launched. I did their grand opening for them. Yeah, we're all over.
All right, let's talk about some pop-up horror stories. What's one of the worst pop-ups? You don't have to say the event if you don't want to. But what's one of the worst event pop-ups that you did? Like, and what made it horrible?
Oh my God, that's so horrible. I didn't make one fucking sale. I literally sold a bottle of water and I only charged $2. I didn't even have $1 to give the guy. Yes, bring the tears on. Bring the tears on. Oh, fuck. Yeah. So.
Janky promoters, look, listen to me. Y'all need to get your shit together. Okay? If y'all, did they charge you to be at the event?
Not at that one, thank God. But a lot of them do. Like, I have to pay vendor fees, and then it's like the food. It's not like I'm popping up with, shirts for $20, material. If I don't sell it, then I have to toss it or just give it away. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of prep. It's a lot of, maintaining temperature and, health code stuff, so I don't lose the product, if it goes bad in the meantime. So it's a lot of money. It's a big investment.
So listen, if you plan on pulling Gigi's Kitchen or anybody for that matter to your event and you are a janky promoter, you have absolutely nobody show up to your shit. Because I done been to a couple of these damn events, and man, the artists are watching the artists, and they're not spending no money, which is why I'm gonna try to help. Like, we got SneakerCon. Have you tried to hit up SneakerCon yet?
No, I haven't even heard of that.
What?
Right. How come I haven't heard of that?
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, big shout out to, oh, my God, there's so many people I've linked up with, too. Bonita Plug, he's put together this whole Pagina thing on Fridays, Saturdays. He does a lot of pop-ups all over. And my all-time favorite is Show the World with Vaverick 7 and Khalid Muhammad to them. They put on a great event, and they're also doing another one coming up as well, so... Love them. Big shout out to
He needs some milk.
That's the wrong one. We appreciate you for the things that you do. All right. In the world of cooking, let the people know, because this is where people don't really know or understand, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna ask you to give away no recipes, anything, but kind of give them a breakdown of your process. Like, what makes your food so good?
It's the love I put in it and the patience and, just knowing your flavor profiles, knowing your ingredients, knowing, what's in season, what goes together, what doesn't go together. And, it's just really about taste and flavor. And like I said, the seasoning is really just, that's the secrets. If you know how to put your seasonings together.
So what you're telling me is you happen to be one of the few white people in the world that knows how to use seasonings? It's not just salt and pepper?
I'm so sorry. I'm trapped in this body. No disrespect. I don't know. Yes. It's funny. I'm telling you. I don't know. People go crazy. They love my food. They really do. And I get a lot of respect. I've built a really good name out here. I have a really good following. People show me a lot of love out here. So, yeah. And it's funny because, yes, I am a white woman and I do know how to cook. So I have a lot of friends I watched. Spanish food, too.
I'm going to take it these friends are mainly of colored nature.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I say Gigi is part of Team BBC.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a lot of TLC, a lot of seasonings. Like, let's go all the way back because obviously you went through culinary school, right?
Yes.
What school did you go to?
So I graduated from Lincoln Culinary Institute out of Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay. Now, last time I checked, they ain't teach you soul food.
No.
Okay, so where did the humble beginnings of this soul food creation come from?
I really have been cooking it for as long as my children have been alive. Obviously, their father is African American and kind of, like I said, started watching him. He would cook, and then I just kind of perfected and tweaked everything. We weren't together. We divorced very early in our marriage, and so I had to carry on the
So you're like, I got to do this solo dolo.
Right. So
Okay.
I went in there, and then I just started having like like back home, we'd all hang out. We would all come over each other's houses. Well, it was mostly over to my house, and I always cook. So I'd have a house full of people all the time. It was just the go-to house, whether, everyone bring the kids, and it was just a lot of food.
So you had a lot of practice is what it is. Mm-hmm. So you had a lot of practice on a lot of other black people.
Yes. So I got the
for them to truly accept and go, okay, this white girl can cook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what you're trying to do is you're literally trying to spread that flavor in other areas. AK, how long have you been in Arizona?
So I've been out here now 7 years, since 2016.
And what brought you to Arizona?
Well, my parents were out here first. They now have been out here, I want to say probably like 14 years. So I had come out and visit a few times and fell in love with it. But I was over and done with Florida. Just mad expensive, rains every day. Just was over it. So got in the car, packed up, and we all came out here, the whole family, my kids.
And what has your experience been in Arizona since you've moved here?
I love it. It's been nothing but great. I absolutely love being out here. I love the energy, the vibe. I love the weather. I've met a lot of great people, made a lot of great connections out here. We've all grown. I've seen my children, growth out here. And it's a healthy lifestyle. We can be outside all the time. There's a lot to do out here. So I always promote Arizona to everybody.
Okay. Now, if you wanted people to know anything about you and your food and the way you do things, what would it be?
I mean, honestly, the best way is just to come try it. You have to see it, smell it, taste it, and that's the best way to find out. You can do that either following any of my pages, my personal page on Instagram, Sotarian Suzanne. You can follow Gigi's Kitchen AZ on Instagram or my personal Facebook page. I'm always posting pictures, menus, our next events that are coming up. I have to do that. I have a lot coming up, so I got to put that out in the next day or two. And then, of course, I just restarted up the meal prep program, which is an amazing, thing for people to do. It's cost efficient. It's healthy. It's made from scratch, and like I said, if you're going to go spend $10 or $15 at McDonald's, you might as well have a meal made from scratch. Warm it up, and they're out the door. So everything is cooked, cooled down, prepped, and delivered all in one day. And it has a 6-day window. So that's all you do. You just warm it up and go.
Okay, so when you say meal prep, because we had this conversation already, I, as a personal trainer, currently get my ass back in shape because after my mom passed, things changed.
Right.
Okay?
Sorry about that. Yes, condolences.
Appreciate that. And I have a circle of personal trainers. As a matter of fact, my co-host on Monday nights, who was here last night, is a personal trainer. We all have a lot of clients. So what I'm trying to do is link you in. Okay. Get it to where when I do my clients, I don't do weekly or daily. I do a monthly plan.
Okay.
some of them will choose to do it with the meal plan, and some of them will choose not to do it with the meal plan. For those that choose to do it with the meal plan, Gigi's Kitchen should be the meal maker.
Woo!
Right?
Yes, I agree.
So with that, here's something that people I feel would need to know. And you can answer this question. Do you do meal plans if someone is bulking?
Yes, so we can customize any diet. If they want to bulk up, slim down, or maintain, it just depends on the ingredients that I would put in. If they want to bulk up, the price does go up, but so does the product weight. So they would just get more product in their meal. If they have any kind of allergies or anything like that, gluten, garlic, whatever it may be, I would just have to accommodate that for them, with also an increase in price, because if I have to veer off the menu in any kind of way to accommodate a special diet, then that would cost more money as well.
All right. I have quite a few people with keto.
Okay.
You do keto?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And then for the vegans and vegetarians, can you accommodate that?
Yep. I can do vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, keto.
All right. So,
bulk
ladies
up,
and gentlemen,
down.
you have heard it. She can do everything that you need to for your workouts, whether you are slimming, trimming, bulking, staying right where you at. I might have somebody else that I can send to you. He's actually professional.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, this is what I do.
Well, thank you.
Okay, I'm the master networker. I just put people together. I'm trying to see everybody win. I done got my wins. I'm winning in other ways. That has nothing to do with this shit. I'm trying to help everybody else do that.
So you're spreading the love.
I spread the love. Look, this is the thing, is when they say there's a whole bunch of people at the table and everybody can eat at the table. Yes.
Right.
I'm trying to make sure the table is plentiful. Everybody should eat.
I love that. And that goes into my concept for me trying to put my show together. That's my thing, is to help other people promote their business as well.
All right, which is what we're going to go into now.
Woo!
Gigi's Kitchen is trying to do a podcast.
Yes, sir.
Okay, where did this come from?
So I've been wanting to do it just because, like I said, I've always had people in my house. My house has always been the go-to. It's always been the most comfortable. Whether you come over, you're probably going to fall asleep. I've always had people living in I don't know. It's just been the house. So, and it's always been the house to go to eat. So I was like, why can't I incorporate that and make it fun? Kind of have an interview, not interview, just kind of like a spinoff of a Martha and Snoop. But we can either cook together. I'm either going to teach you how to cook a meal, or maybe you might teach me how to cook, or I just might cook for you. And we're just going to chop it up. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We might laugh, we might cry. Probably be some real life shit. Sip, smoke if you want to. I do not have a smoke-free house, so we do smoke. It's 420 friendly. And it also gives them an opportunity to promote their business. So, for instance, if they're doing clothes, they can bring over their merch. I'll have a table set up for them. They can go, live with their stuff. People can order, directly off of them while they're there. And it's a good way for them to promote what they're doing as well.
And when do you officially plan to launch this?
Officially, I'm probably going to say 2 to 3 weeks. Officially. I have some equipment coming in right now, so I'm just getting ready to go pick that up, some microphones and lights and stuff like that.
What kind of... We'll have that conversation offline. The reason that I say that is when it comes to setting up a podcast for what you're doing, it's going to be very specific things. Like we're using, I got you on studio mic. I'm on a podcast mic. We got certain, like that boom arm there, and then what this light's on is technically, they go 10 feet high, right? And you need what is called a boom mic, which is going to be about that long. And what it'll make it so much clearer for you, where you guys don't have to mic up all the time.
Okay.
And then I don't know if you're in a house or apartment or anything, and these are the things that I know we were gonna have a conversation on.
About, right.
Yep. There are booms that come down from the ceiling that you could attach your cameras to, so then they're in different areas. Okay. Now the next part, or the biggest part for you, especially since you're gonna be in a kitchen, you're gonna be cooking. Mm-hmm. You need a camera over the stove.
Where I'm cooking, right?
Yep. So you can toggle back and forth like this, as you see, between you, the different people, the food, and things such as that. So there is a method to this madness. That's for damn sure.
Right. So that's why I'm saying a couple weeks.
I want to teach you and help you and assist you in making sure that you do it and it works for you. I don't know if you plan on doing it live or not.
I definitely want to do it live. And I just want to say thank you so much. Like, you know, I just have met so many good people out here, you being one of them. And just people have, like I said, the connections out here are crazy. You know, just to like be like, hey, I want to help you, you know, get put on the right way. That's just, that's mad love and respect. And just thank you. I just want to take that second to say thank you.
Well, no problem. Thank you. I appreciate helping people out and doing things and making sure things go. Then I will give you some insight on the softwares that make these things happen and putting it all together. It sounds like you got quite a few people you could put on your podcast.
Oh my God, they went crazy. It's blowing up. I have such an overwhelming response.
I see that's a good thing, right? Now it's just getting people to actually tune in and really watch and get your numbers up.
Right.
Which goes into a whole nother thing that I'm not even going to speak on, especially while we're online, because they'll take certain aspects of that and make it harder for you. And I'm going to show you how to make it super easy for you.
Okay.
Outside of that, what would you say is your specialty? What is the best dish you make?
I hate that question. I really do, because like I said, like I cook so much. My menu and palette is so diverse. Like I cook so many different ethnic backgrounds. It's just not the soul food. I do Spanish food. I do Italian. I do desserts. I can't really sit here and say like that would be my best. Well, I guess it's gonna have to be next week when I do that damn competition. So I guess I'm gonna go with soul food. Sold.
Soul food. Okay. I kind of want to ask because most niggas in there. There's two things that black people care about the most: greens and mac and cheese.
Yep, that's what I hear.
Which one do you think you are best at?
I'd probably have to say, oh my God, that's terrible.
Look, putting her on the spot.
I know. God, I'm getting sweaty in my kneecaps and everything. Shit. God, I don't know. That's tough. They're both good. I can't say one or the other.
They're both good.
They are both good.
And I know you motherfuckers is going to be like, well, how come she didn't bring y'all no food?
Oh my God, I'm so fired. I'm so fired.
No, you're not. No. First and foremost, what y'all need to understand is right now, I'm doing this watermelon challenge. Today is day 3 of watermelon. And day 3 is usually the hardest. I don't know if y'all have ever fasted or done a Ramadan or done a water fast or any of those. Day 3 is the hardest by far. And actually today's been the easiest of it. And it would have broke my challenge if you had showed up with the food. So the fact that you didn't bring it,
I know it's terrible. I had all these meal preps ready for you. Literally, like I said, I was so excited to give them to you because I was like, all right, here, he can try them. And then you'll be able, at least you'll know what you're getting into with the clients moving forward. But now you're on this diet, so I guess it all worked out. I guess we'll eat them when we go home.
Yeah, I can snatch them up at a later time. We could do this definitely at a different time. For sure. And, I mean, this is No Cap Reacts. I actually initially, when I started doing reactions, was doing reactions to food trucks, local businesses, little soul food spots, and all that. So I may actually just have a day and do a Gigi's Kitchen reaction and try a little bit of everything that you got.
I would love that.
And then, we can go from there.
Let's do it.
I know I want to say his name was D-Rays or something. I don't know. His food let me down. Good Lord.
Where was that at?
It was in Mesa, man. So this is when I was in Gilbert. Oh, my God. I drove 40 minutes to go get this damn food. 40 minutes.
That'd be the worst.
Right? And the mac and cheese was trash. Greens was trash. I got like 4 different types of wings. All trash. And they had the little itty bitty ass wings.
Oh my God.
Like, I was like, what is this? This is some fucking Little Caesars wings. Horrible.
Yes.
This was a Cornish hen wing.
Oh my God, that's horrible. That's terrible that everything was trash though. So yeah, I have a standard to live up to. So definitely. I haven't had any complaints yet. So knock on wood somewhere. Like I said, I've been very fortunate and I've pleased a lot of people out here in the food department. So.
All right. So, what's the name of the business again?
Gigi's Kitchen.
And where can they find Gigi's Kitchen?
On Instagram, Facebook. That's it for right now. Oh, I'm on TikTok too as well.
All right. How would somebody order? How would they make an order right now?
Right now, they would just have to DM me. I post a new menu every week between Tuesday and Wednesday for the meal prep side of it. Any kind of private chef or catering, which I also do. I do a lot of corporate stuff and private chef events where I'll come into your home and have a whole menu set up for you, prepare a 5-course meal for anywhere from 2 to 50 people. If you need more than 50, then I would bring in my small team and we can accommodate that. But we cater to all functions, birthday parties, graduations, corporate, any kind of events. We can manage that for you and create a menu and let you rest and let us do the work.
All right. Is there anything you want to let the people know?
No, thank you, everybody. I do want to thank all my supporters. Yes, because like I said, I get a lot of love out here, and just thank for all the following. I have over 1,000 followers, which that's a lot for me. So I was pretty excited about that. I think I'm up to like 1,200 or something on Gigi's. So thank you for everybody, for all the love and support and following me, in and out of the clubs and the pop-ups. And I go to places and they're like, oh, I've heard of you. And I've had people come down to the 420 bringing me weed, like, oh, you're here. Thank God you're here. And so, like I said, thank you to everybody. Appreciate y'all. Love you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a couple things going on. There's a reason why I'm cutting this short. My cousin is having an issue with her goddamn car. She's texting me now. She's at AutoZone. She needs some help. So I got to go help her out. As usual, definitely want to say thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of No Cap Reacts. We got tomorrow and Thursday, no shows. Taking 2 days off. I'll be back on Friday with Friday Night Live. We got Michaela in the building. She's one of the, she's a model out here in Arizona, but she's also doing everything internationally and more. She will be here on Friday. On Sunday, damn, who do I got on Sunday? I don't know. I done booked like 17 people in the last 4 days, so I can't even tell you. We got a lot of shit coming on. Next week, we got someone Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday all over again. We gonna be in this bitch. As usual, make sure you go ahead. Friday Night Live, tune in. Sunday Night Live, tune in. Only live shows, and they are call-in shows. And y'all need to stop being some bitches and hit up the phone lines. Ask questions. Do real shit. Damn.
Right.
Be real ass niggas and bitches, please. Have some fucking fun. Talk some shit. This is what the fuck we do here. Therapy session Monday through motherfucking Thursday. This is what we do. As y'all see, they really ain't therapy session. I just called it that, but it's a great way to promote everybody, anything that they got going on. Again, hustlefit.com. Go ahead and get your clothing, get your merch, get everything you need. If you need custom gear, just go ahead and hit me up. That's just what I do. Make sure you look good, feel good, smell good. Outside of that, again, I'm your man Bailey, a.k.a.